have you seen or heard that man though?
Meanwhile,
I've not seen him. I've heard him.
Well, yeah. All right. Ankylo is the next build request we got going up. We have Gundam Infurnus. So we're gonna have some fun with that. Build that real quickly. Ooh, this is gonna be real nice, real quick, right
Man,
here.
look, man, hey, it's not like that, you know what I'm saying? I mentioned the wife because she's here with me, you know, like she's here. I promise. It's not me. Trina, let's talk at the same time, so don't think it's me doing all the voices.
Nah, it's no. I don't believe it.
Yeah, you gonna drown if you're down there for too long, though.
No.
I'm not gonna like stay under forever.
Unless you're a lizard.
All right. So the head is what Dragon Gundam. From I'm assuming G Gundam. G Gundam, a good old series. He's in Texas now, y'all.
I'm in Texas, my brother.
Tell you what, though. That's some good old.
Hey man, listen, don't call me, bro. I don't know you for.
I don't know what you talking about.
I don't know your much from a hole in the ground, much less my own.
See, Lark, let me tell you about us fat people, alright? Even if you have someone that's cooked for you, when someone else is cooking for you, it's always good.
That's true. It's more of the group getting together. You made this completely wrong, Lark. I don't like you anymore. You have a twisted mind. Maybe I don't want to meet you because I think you're the crazy one.
I like the way you think, Lark. That's something.
I'm just kidding, Lark. I do like you, but I think you might be crazy.
Now it's telling you what is going on.
Pay attention to which quest you're on because one of them was inside there. You have 2 arrows up right now.
Wait, Lark, you say you were in Virginia, right?
Don't ask her, bruh. She'll be like, who's asking?
No, because I was gonna say
If you have a wife,
I'm in the
bigger
same
for you.
situation. I can't go to them. It takes me like at least a good. I don't know. When I drove down there. Oh boy, it took like at least a good 4 or 5 hours.
It's worth it.
Maryland.
Worth it for a weekend.
Like I'm like way further out, so like I'm up there in Maryland, so it's a drive to come down there.
I'll pay for half your gas. Vince will pay for the
Oh,
other half.
hold up. Whoa. Pause. Let's think about this for a second. If we calculate, no, I'm just kidding.
I'll just pay for your meals. Ian. I got you.
Americans.
Yeah, no, that's probably more expensive than the gas.
I understand the older car too. I got like an older, what was it? Is it Firebird or something like that? That's a real old one, man. And going over bumps, man. Holy crap! I don't know if it's gonna last and make the trip.
Bruh, last
that thing must break down probably.
Last
Take the train, man. Take the train. Or just what's that app called that people Uber? Just Uber it.
Bruh, that Uber gonna be a big Uber bill.
That Uber dude gonna be rich after that. Gonna be freaking rich, man. Like yo, I need to go to South Carolina. Okay, I'll hook you up.
6-lane road service. Just go all the way to the left side and keep up with everybody else. You'll be totally fine.
I see where Light's coming from. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't mind.
See, I don't feel too bad when you get further down there. It's not bad. Like everyone's just like there's just 2 lanes. It's not that bad down there. But I see we're coming down from us. Like it's crazy. Traffic's crazy down there in Virginia, in the DC area, man.
Agreed. That's because the cops in Virginia are stupid.
Yeah, Richmond, bro. Richmond, holy cow.
Bro, that place is a death trap. If you have anything wrong with your car, take the back roads, and even then, you're not safe. That's just how it works.
That's just how they roll, dog.
Let's go on a new
I had a job for 4 years where I did a lot of driving with a work truck, so I don't mind driving at all. Unlike on bigger roads.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. driving anxiety it developed after 2 car accidents that happened in high school. It was a scary time. You know, I had a really scary car accident. Like, it freaked me out so bad. I was scared to go through stop signs and stoplights without looking like 6 times either way to make sure no one was coming. But I got over it. It was alright. Because this drunk, I was in my work truck and I was on call. I was working the weekend. And this drunk dude runs a red light. BAM! He knocks me 180, bro. Messes up my back and my neck so bad. But I'm over it now. It's okay. It's all good. I don't like the guy, but whatever.
You know, it's funny that you mention that because it sucks getting in a wreck, especially when it's like someone's complete stupid decision. Like
it sucks when they actually hurt you. Like they destroyed my truck. One of the tires completely gone. They hit me so hard, the bed of the truck and the front of the truck twisted halfway almost off of each other. Like they hit me hard, dude. This dude was in an SUV, so he was in another big vehicle. I mean, no, he was in a red Jeep. That mess sucked.
Yeah.
Like getting hit by someone backing up sucks because your car gets messed up, but when you get messed up, it's another feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely another feeling.
The only accident, like legit crazy accident, because I was in one accident when I was in 6th grade. I wasn't driving, of course, and another one when I was in college because some dude decided he doesn't know how to tell, any specific colors. So what? The worst thing I had was like a busted lip from the airbag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was like the worst thing, but like I legit worry about people when they get in accidents because you never know. So people, they say they're fine, and then next thing you know, they're feeling some kind of way, or it's scary.
Yeah. Not really. Well, those ones. Get your fiance to drive? Oh heck yeah! When you get married, when's that happen?
It's a party, player.
The seat sometimes gives me anxiety, especially. See, I get more anxiety when I'm in the passenger seat than driving. I would much rather drive.
I
agree.
I agree. I agree. Because I mean, this sounds bad, but I still feel like a little more comfortable. I feel a little bit more in control of the situation.
Yeah.
But
like when Trina's driving, I'm like, bro, I don't want to watch the road. I want to be asleep. Not saying she's a bad driver. I'm just saying I'm not comfortable with her driving.
I don't mind. Like I said, if the person's good, that's the question. If it's fine, if they're a good driver, then I don't mind it. Like I said, I'm chill with it.
Well, a lot of our friends suck at driving.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. It's funny.
I think me and Vince are the only ones that drive with the semblance of sense.
Yeah, because the problem is like I legit drive for myself and everybody on the road and the people in the car with. Like, people are idiots, dude. And if you guys didn't know, my car was hit over the weekend. Gosh, man, it was so stupid. It was so dumb, dude. It's just the things people do, and they don't pay. Like, really? This is, man, people in trucks, man.
No, Vegas, our traffic's not insane except one road. That's I-40.
Yeah.
People are so stupid on it.
To have been on the cons.
Car, all your stuff that sells for a lot. Go tab by tab, decide what you don't need. Yeah.
I don't need
So you flip the car 5 or 6 times, fracture both your shoulders, bro.
Wow.
You wait a minute. You and your fiance probably won't get married. If you've been living together for so many years, it is common law marriage that happens. But you don't need to pay for a ceremony to get married. Just go to the courthouse, be like, hey, sign the papers, boom, it's done. Have a ceremony later.
Yeah, exactly. You can just go get room paper. Look,
Like, just when you renew your have a ceremony like 5 years into the marriage, renew your vows and make that like your big wedding that you never had. That's what a lot of people do.
yeah, like some of my friends, they married on paper and they just have like a reception.
Yeah.
DC is just as bad. I ain't gonna tell you. I don't even drive in DC right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with these.
DC's just as bad, man.
I'll tell you the worst driving experience, and it wasn't even me driving. We were in New York City, and Trina's driving. That is the worst ever.
It wasn't that bad though.
I thought it was terrible.
It's how the traffic, how people. You have to drive aggressive in New York. I went to New York about 3 years ago, and if you're not aggressive, you're not gonna get anywhere. And all you're gonna do is hear horns everywhere. Bing, bing.
Lark, I'm gonna give you a bit of advice. You don't live with the families, you live with your fiance. And take that for whatever it means, but in the end, it's you, not them. Yes, they matter, but you matter more. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they ain't offering to pay for it. I mean, that's
Right?
just douchey to begin with. Be like, oh hell no.
That's supposed to be part of the tradition anyway. It's
Yeah.
like, isn't it the bride's family is like supposed to pay or something?
The bride's family pays for the wedding, and the groom's family pays for the food.
The honeymoon.
I thought it was reception. I thought it was the food.
You what they
Either way, our marriage we paid nothing for because we were like, okay, it's gonna be a potluck. Everyone that comes to the wedding, bring a dish.
You know it's smart.
It was godlike, dude. That was some of the greatest food ever.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna put some love into this food right here.
The only money we had to put into it was for like tablecloths and stuff, which is like nothing.
My parents put it in because they bought the cake, which was like 100.
Oh yeah. But
And there was stuff on top of the tables, like all of that adds up a lot.
Yeah, it adds up, but it's much cheaper than having a legit big ceremony renting out a place.
Oh yeah, it was like less than $1,000.
Mostly your mom that'd be all crazy about it. Like I said, you matter more.
Words
That's
of
the way
wisdom.
things are now. People don't get married nowadays, bro. Isn't that weird to you guys?
You sure they don't get married? They try to get married and it doesn't work out. Actually, I bet it's not as big of a difference as it was back in the day. Because, you know, I also want to say it depends where you're at, too. You know what I'm saying?
People lack commitment. They're scared of commitment now. And back in the day, you and that person loved each other, and you were forced to love each other until you died.
Or they would work it out.
Or they would work it out because people had that respect and they had that value of commitment. Nowadays, people are like, I want a divorce. It's not working out. I'm like, look, you ain't dating the person anymore. You are freaking married. Work that mess out unless something has seriously gone wrong.
Yeah.
But people that live together for 8, 9, 10 years and won't get married, that's commitment issues on one side or the other, and it's stupid. Sorry, Lark, if it's been 8, 9, 10 years, but yeah.
He's speaking from experience and passion, so you know some credits due there, right?
I don't believe in people not being as stand up about things. Turn that mess.
Shut up, don't tell me what to do.
Marriage, boys and girls. Marriage.
Definitely don't have commitment issues. Well, Lark, I'm not saying you do. I said just mostly people that don't want to get married, even though they've been living together with someone that long, does have commitment issues on one side or the other. I don't respect people that don't have those kind of values anymore. I'll live with you, but if something goes wrong, I'm leaving. I don't want to be married because, and if we do, I want a prenup, just in case. People are always planning for that. That's a little douchey, but like I said, if something goes completely wrong, if the other person has completely morphed into another person that's not so great, I can see that being a thing. But I don't know. Yeah, what I know.
Well, see, that's
Gemini,
what
what
I
up,
say,
man?
man. If I'm trying to go with that person, then I trust them, man. You know, I don't know. If I worry about my money, there's something wrong there. Something's wrong. I end it real quick then. Day one, if I feel they even shady, man, I'm sorry, ain't gonna work.
Jim, here's the problem with that. When people used to date each other for a long time, get to know every aspect of that person, then get married. And you would know by then, okay, is this person really trying to steal my money? You would know that person by then.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. But
You're very old-fashioned.
and I think people should be.
There's a lot of crazy people out there.
And a lot of stuff has changed.
I'm not saying that's how it is nowadays. I'm saying
Right.
I said back in the day that's how it was. Nowadays people are very what's it called? They just do it. because that's what they want.
Sporadic,
at that moment.
spontaneous?
Impulsive. It's
Okay.
an impulse to get married now. It's like, I want to get married to you.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
all right, let's get married. And then you divorced in 2 years.
I can see that. Paint time. Just know that every single one of y'all in here, we love y'all to death. We never want to see any bad come to you or your future, your family. You guys realize we're very real with you all here. So we appreciate you guys coming back and chilling with us. So make sure to do it. All right.
Jim, I'm not going there with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it happens, but still, in most cases, that's not going to happen.
All right. So.
Of course, it's not 100% full, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as 100%.
So you mean there's the 99 and the 1%, sir?
Yeah, usually the 1% is pretty retarded, but they have the biggest mouths, you know what I'm saying?
Touche, sir. Touche.
And people coming from that background, Jim, yes, you have a right to be paranoid, but it's not that common that happens.
Well, it depends on who.
Look,
I'm saying it depends on what the kind of people you go for are. Like my friend, like I have a friend, she's been my longest friend forever, whatever. She goes for the worst guys in the world. And if it were me, there's no way. Like just seeing those guys, like just seeing like their pictures on Facebook and stuff, like what they post and whatnot, I'm like, there's no way in hell I would ever even talk to them. So why is she talking to them and always like screwing up and stuff? So it really depends on like, who you go for, the kind of people you go for.
In other words, she means to say, if something, see, we get off changing it. Anyway, this is not what we started, but this topic. If you get with somebody, it doesn't work out. You get someone else, it doesn't work out, and it doesn't work out again or again or again. Just take a step back and ask yourself why it does not work out. Do you go for the same person every time?
It's because he was a Taurus and I'm a Sagittarius.
Also, whatever you do not fall in love with somebody and stay in love with the person you fell in love with. Meaning people can change over time. Don't go, oh, but when we first met, I loved him, or when the dude goes, oh man, when we first met, man, I loved her because she did this and this, but she don't do it anymore. I'm like, all right, so that means either A, she just don't do it no more, or B, something's changed, bruh. You know, giving your A game player.
yeah, I agree with that. Like people do change. Just, you don't hide who you are your entire life and then become your true person at the end of that. No, you definitely change. Like you can marry or start dating someone that's very timid, very quiet, but then they get friends or something and they become very outgoing. I mean that can happen.
And it's not a bad thing either. I'm just saying.
It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes, yeah, they grow a little too much, they get a little too full of themselves, and that's stupid.
Some people associate change with negativity a lot. Just, I don't know. I don't know why.
Nowadays, man, anyone says change. Change. Oh, shucks. I can't handle this, man.
But Trina just looked at me when I said people get big-headed and stuff. She looks at me up and down. I'm like, okay.
Okay, to be fair, he has an ego. I can say that. I have an ego. Like, the thing
I've
is,
always had an ego. I've been like this since high school, brother.
right?
There's no change.
The ego could have gotten bigger, but that's besides the point. It's just there. You know what I'm saying?
That's because I've worked hard for what I got, and I'm very much proud of it. And I will tell anybody that.
Trina, that means you, girl. Boom. Wow. Oh, what? Gosh. We were giving you. Oh man. Ruin. Rip-a-roni.
Rip. Yep. Rip.
Rip-a-roni. No, it's supposed to be romantic.
I'm not going back to it.
We had a moment we wanted to share with you, Trina.
There was, and it was powerful in that moment, and then it was gone.
Oh, thanks for stealing that moment, Trina.
That's what you get for talking to NPCs.
This has been a slice of life with Face 909 here in Kaytrain and beyond.
hello. Brr, brr, brr. Trina's really mad, guys.
Oh, because we won't tell what we said? Nope,
Yeah.
I'm asking him. I cannot stand when I ask somebody what they said and they flat out refuse to tell me, and they will not.
Trina.
That's because you should have been listening.
Trina, here's what he said. All right, I got you. He said, yes, I might have an ego because I'm proud of everything I have because I worked for it. And I says, like Trina. He's like, yes. And then you didn't hear any of that. So
Oh, okay.
it was a compliment, Trina. You could take the compliment with
When you
it.
have to repeat it, it's just weird.
No, it's not. It would have been nice.
Oh, y'all gonna kiss and make up?
No.
Hell.
Oh.
I'm timid, like I can be social on the internet, but when I'm face to face with people, I get scared and just want to hide. See,
That's me.
a lot of people are like that.
Hold on.
What you need to do is go out and like force yourself in public and force yourself to be whoever you are on the internet in person. And you'll some people will like you, some people will not. Be okay with that.
That's a lot easier said than done. But I also
I
think
know. I'm saying you have to do that though.
Right.
That's the way to go with it.
I will.
Don't be hot.
Go ahead. What were you saying? I have a feeling I know what you're about to
I said, don't be
say.
hot.
Oh, my brother gonna say it. I will say this though. Sometimes I won't say rely on people, but sometimes you might need a different kind of personality to also help you out. Look at people to hang out with that are what do they call it, extrovert or whatever. I really hate labels, but hey, if it works, it works.
It's not a label, it describes the person.
Yeah, okay, whatever, same difference. Sometimes other people are good at communicating with strangers than others. I don't necessarily take notes, just see what works for you. Does it work for you? Does it not work for you? If you're put it like this, if you're a very quiet person, you already know someone like me or Face, we're gonna probably approach you and start a conversation. And we're gonna try to, like, we ain't trying to annoy you, we're just trying to, like, because I don't even like saying help, because I don't want to sound like you're in distress.
We're trying to comfort you.
Yeah,
Bring you out.
see you're comfortable around us. If you're not comfortable around me, sometimes it's just you're not comfortable around me. Some people might see it as an insult, some people might not care, but you know. Nico comes through times, animes once. Yo, you know what animes went once? Y'all want to see my animazement picture?
No.
Well, I'll just show you.
Aren't you?
Yeah, you know I am. I love this picture.
Alright, I'll be right back.
This is me, guys. In my armor. What's up, baby?
Are you done playing the game or not?
Alright, so we got this back, and after that, we'll be done.
No.
Make this black.
But Vince, I got in the picture.
Oh, sorry. You're not photobombing that one. Like
That
Ron
really-
photobombed. No, that's not. That's a Kaytrain.
Oh, I got you. I was about to say, that does not look like Raleigh.
Post sitting in the problem is people talk to me, I never know what to say. Just afraid to say the wrong thing. And people think I'm weird and they never talk to me again. That's what anxiety is. But like, no one's perfect.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just it's hard to say.
That goes back to what I just said. Say whatever you say. Like, just be you. And if they don't like you, they don't like you. Whatever. Move on to the next person. You will find friends. It's not a problem.
Even if you have to pay for them. I'm really cheap. You guys can buy me at a standard rate or monthly. I'm just kidding.
Look, I'm weird and kind of nerdy, but I'll buy you lunch. Huh? Yeah. And you move to the next person and say the same thing. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's stupid.
Hey, you want to be my friend?
Crack jokes when I get too nervous. When I get nervous, I don't know what I do. I haven't been nervous in a long time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I get nervous, do I do anything particular?
How do I get nervous? My face would turn red and I would be really quiet. But then I grew out of that because I forced myself out of But yeah, it takes a strong mindset to change that. Weird and nerdy. We're all weird and nerdy. Let's be honest.
Yeah, weird and nerdy. You know what?
Can't
Though?
afford fighting with lunch. We'll scratch the lunch idea.
You know what though? Like, yo, right, Bob? Yo, I love the reflection. So, what weird and nerdy. That's what, like when Pokemon Go came out. I like the idea that people could go out and just be themselves and chill. This sounds really random, but like, you would see the most random of people you have never seen outside talking to strangers about Pokemon Go. That was probably one of the biggest. I like people watching, kinda. All right, I ain't gonna lie. Watch people. It's pretty fun because you get to see like body language. You can like come up with stories. All right, let's see what's going on here. You know. So teach their own. I just like people feeling good about themselves and being comfortable around others. Because nowadays it feels like there's so much negativity in the world. People try to share, man. We ain't got time for that, bruh. We ain't got time for that. Now, do I want to make this? Oh. No, I'm gonna keep this white.
Lark song, we would be friends. We played, well, I played a lot of Magic. Grog on the critical role. The dude is hilarious. He's my favorite person on that show. Well, him and Scanlan together. God, so good.
Man, shows and like nerd culture alone has come a long way. I remember when people would like try to pick on others just because of things like D&D, you know? And now,
You're such a nerd.
Nerds don't care. We made an entire community of it. Now we have things like Twitch and esports. So, Scanlan is G. He is extremely G. Bigsby's hand. Scanlan, I think, has saved the group more times than anyone because of Bigsby's hand. Easily. There's got buffed too. Exactly. I mean, look at me and Vince. I'm getting there. He's there already.
hi.
Obsession with poop kind of scares me though. So, speaking of buffs, I'm thinking about adding weights to my body. Like, I want to get the waist thing that has the chain on it where I can hang weights on my waist while I do pull-ups. Because I think I'm not growing in size nearly as fast as I was when I was going to the gym lifting that. I feel better, but I don't look. I want to lift weights at least twice a week.
I say do it, dog.
I'm going to. When 15th comes around, I'm gonna buy a couple free weights. See what I can do.
Heck yeah.
Does anyone else in here work out? Is it not the best feeling once you see some progress? Like, you walk around like you're the best person in the world, even though you don't look like it, you just feel great.
It helps you with that like self-confidence, you know?
Yeah. Your mindset is changed completely. Honestly, I think that helped me more than anything. Because I used to still be a little nervous. Like, Vince has a lot of people that he knows just randomly. And yeah, I'm cool with it and everything. But I don't know, I was like,
Cautious.
Well, I want to be cool too in the group.
like now it's not. I really don't care.
私たちは日本一のチームなのに世界は広いな
It was just running. For a moment, he was just a running pair of legs. With So, does anyone know who that boy is or what that boy is? Like, have you guys seen that? I'm sure everyone has if you're on the internet at all. Our friend Ron posted something in our Discord that's all the cards of Exodia, but it has parts of that. Yeah, Desi loves some D&D. Yeah, there's other groups that do D&D, but none of it comes close to Critical Role. Matt Mercer is a god. The man is freaking awesome as a DM.
It's like they have the allocation and the budget to do so. So
Yep.